Hey, yeah, you know what time it is. Turf and Talk, straight from the DMV, baby. Jason and Tara J, let's get it. We from the city where the traffic don't sleep. DC lights go, Maryland deep. Virginia riding heavy, keep that talk on lock. From the field to the mic, yeah, we turf and talk. Sports in the streets, that's the vibe we live. Community strong, got the game to give. Jason got the playbook, always on the chart. And Tanara J, she gon' spark that heart. DMV, we reppin' real, no fake. Turf and talk, yeah, we raise that stake. From the U Street nights to the Beltway scenes, we talking dreams, hustle, and home team means. Turf and talk, right from the block. Jason and Tanara J, we don't stop. Turf and talk, yeah, we move that crowd. DMV, stand up, say it loud.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Turf and Talk, brought to you by Generationally Speaking TV on YouTube. I want to thank all of you all for joining us. My name is Jay, also known as Jay the Jedi, and I'm also here with
Tanara J.
All right, that is my awesome co-host, and I thank her once again for joining us here. Before we start, T, I just wanted to get into some things about some opportunities that people might want to know about.
Sure.
All right, so if you're out there, you're a business owner, or you have a product you like to show off for the DMV area, just for everyone out there that tunes into the Turf and Talk show, please reach out to us via email. All those emails will be in the link of this video. We thank you for tuning in today. We plan on having a good show, some awesome topics. Team, how did you like the playoffs?
Well, as they're progressing, because we're still very much in them, I'm excited. And you had to eat some crow.
Yes.
And I told you to have faith in the old faithful.
Yes.
You know that sound crazy?
Yes.
Because you know who I rep. Y'all,
You was a Commander fan, and I was very lack of faith when it comes to the 49ers with this last playoff victory against the Philadelphia Eagles in that fan base. And I know you know how that fan base is.
Man, that was a nail biter.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I know you felt like a Commanders fan, like a cardiac. You was having cardiac arrest almost watching that game.
Yes. And it was a good game. And if there were several games, but before we get into some games that we were watching, and we were chilling in the house at your crib and watched the Carolina and Rams game, which let's just call them the Sheep, the Carolina and Sheep game. We don't like those people. And also the other game, which was pretty good, Green Bay and the Bears.
The Bears.
I got Green Bay fans out there that lost, so I ain't like that. Bye, Green Bay. So, before we get started, T, you've been on our social medias. You want to tell them about our social medias on TikTok?
Oh, y'all, it's so cute. I mean, I hate to, blow my own horn, let the girl know her way around graphics a little bit. So, yes, y'all make sure we are on all social media platforms except for X. So, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Yes, and we're very, very excited. We're gaining some traction. So to all of our new followers, thank you so much. We are so grateful. And we do not take your attention for granted, because as we know, an audience nowadays is an asset.
Yes, it is. We appreciate all you guys that have been joining into the TikTok. Thank you for sending us your friend requests, either through TikTok, IG, trying to be a part of the blogs that we're going to be starting. We're going to have some more
and our website, y'all.
Toward you guys.
I'm in the kitchen cooking.
I'm telling you, we're really going to be reaching out to you guys, and we want you guys to reach back out to us. But to get back into the playoff thing, 3 games, pretty good, close to the wire. Like I said, Rams beat the Panthers, Bears beat the Packers, Niners beat the Eagles. Did you have a favorite, or you just liked all of them? Because I think a lot of people said they just preferred all of them.
I don't have no personal stake in
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people. It was still good TV.
I was specifically rooting for you because my household's divided. So I'm married to a Bang Bang Niner Gang fan.
Yes.
So
Niner Nation.
It's so funny because he used to be a Saints fan, and it seems like every team that he rep is like the cousins to the Commanders because if we can't beat them, then typically his team beats them.
Yeah.
So, now, I'm sitting on the couch with the rest of my Commanders, and so it's fun to still have a team to root for.
Yeah,
I ain't never hate that.
Yeah, I understand. But there was some interesting news in the NFL.
Yep.
We had a lot of coaches getting let go. One particularly you might know of Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, two real historic franchises with the Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Mike Tomlin, I don't know if let go, but more like walked out the door.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like, do you think he was just tired? Because it kind of does seem like he was...
I think he was tired because they became ungrateful.
Yeah.
So
didn't appreciate
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna keep taking me for granted as if the legacy that in the legwork and all the blood, sweat, and tears and the sweat equity that I done put in, and there were things that happened beyond his control. You're not gonna have a perfect season every season. It just does not exist.
Nope.
So, you get fan base to get comfortable and everything. And sometimes even, like the front office gets comfortable. And then when things don't go their way, people have tantrums. And so I think my man just got sick of feeling unappreciated. And I mean, he could take his talents elsewhere and be appreciated somewhere else. So
yeah, I don't blame him. They're going to be the two sought after coaches. I think Mike Tomlin does take off a year, though. I don't see him.
I hope so.
I think he does.
The man ain't here for no money.
I mean, he's been there over 15 seasons.
I thought it was 19.
19 seasons.
Okay. Well, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So I understand him taking a break. But John Harbaugh is now the new head coach of the New York Giants, which is also in your division. So we have some interesting NFC East divisional news that you'll be breaking down, I'm pretty sure, in the future with your NFC East compadres.
I ain't bringing a little something.
Oh, that's good. Listen.
But while we talking about coaches,
okay,
because they're not privy.
Right.
But we had a conversation. We was talking about my new OC. And so I have to talk about our new OC because I was scrolling. And DMV, y'all are a tough crowd. I'm like, why are y'all dragging our new OC?
Ooh.
Give a man a chance. Okay, so his name is David Marshall Blau.
Okay.
David is from Carlton, Texas. Nice. He was born July 31st, 1995.
Okay.
He earned a scholarship to Purdue University, where he was a quarterback from 2014 to 2018. Yes, girlfriend did her homework.
All right.
He is married. Alrighty. His wife is named Melissa, and she was an Olympic hurdler. So the whole household is not new to sports and the sacrifice that it comes with being great.
Okay.
So I feel like as I did my research, I saw that in every aspect of his life, he's exemplified growth, y'all.
Okay.
Like at Purdue, he went through the ebbs and flow of a new quarterback. But he was consistent all 4 years. He improved every year.
All right.
Then he had a stint in the NFL. I can't remember every team, but I do know he played for the Detroit Lions.
All right.
It was a couple other ones, but I'm saying all that to say, in this day and age, we sometimes confuse experience with exposure.
Okay.
And just because someone has not had a lot of exposure does not negate the experience and the work that's done behind the scenes. And I feel like even his tenure thus far with the Commanders, I got eyelash, y'all, but I'm going to add something. But even with his tenure with the Commanders, he has excelled every year that he's been with us. It's not like he doesn't have a rapport with JD. JD knows very well who this man is.
All right.
And is very familiar with his coaching philosophy. That was his quarterback coach.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
All
so
right.
One of the concerns that you raised to me, that as I was scrolling, that I saw other Commanders fans have concerns, was about that he's never called plays before.
Yes.
Okay, guys, valid concern. But there has always been a stage in all of our lives where we needed a chance. And so calling a play is a technicality. It's something that can be learned. So I feel like the Commanders are at a perfect stage to give him a chance to play on the major stage. We're still in the groundwork of solidifying our foundation. So if we put a new person in place as an offensive coordinator,
right.
I feel like he can have his input in selecting talent, especially with the draft coming. And I just think it's a perfect combination to see something beautiful. So, David, listen, if you don't know of a fan, know that you got one in me, okay? And I can't wait to see you come out there with the team and everything, because your girl is a season ticket holder, Section 105.
All right now.
Row to... What row I sit on?
Okay.
I forgot my row.
Got the row.
But seats 12 and 13. So
say hello if you see her out there.
You know how we in the DMV and Go-Go is call and response, right?
Yes.
So Commanders is what I'm doing. Section 105. Section 105. We're gonna go OC, and then y'all go OC1, like how we do QB1. So we're gonna give our offensive coordinator some props, and we welcome you to the family, David and Melissa.
Well, welcome to the Commander family, David Blau. Did I say it? I hope I said it. Blau. I hope I said it.
Blau.
Blau. Welcome to their offensive coordinator position. I guess my only takeaway from it was, the good thing is I see it as, I don't think there's a lot of, of course you guys have high expectations.
Yeah.
Always. Every fan has I hope every fan has high expectation of their team. But
my brain works. Well, I just thought about I'm about to say Coming to America. Not Coming to America. Color. In Living Color.
In Living Color.
When they say, remember the segment, Lower Expectations. You remember
Yeah. I just think that
the Commanders might, we might have to lower expectations.
Well, honestly, I think certain fans, I'm not going to say Commanders, because I don't think there's a lot of people saying, well, he's going to be the difference maker of the offense. I think people are coming in saying,
level-headed.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
They should. I just didn't want, DMV almost like New York is at the Apollo.
Yeah.
We'll boo something quick before we give them a chance.
There's a lot of trauma in the past for certain moves that certain organizations have made that might have, caused a little bit of drama. Yeah, a lot of trauma in there. But I mean, listen, you could be the Cleveland Browns, the Tennessee Titans, the Atlanta Falcons, the Arizona Cardinals, the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Miami Dolphins, and Pittsburgh Steelers that have no coach right now currently. No head coach. So you guys have Dan Quinn. You have, I'm guessing, an offensive system that you guys have already been playing in that will continue on. So long to the former office coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury. Yeah. But it's I think it's for the good. I would want to see what this guy could do first. I'm going to be optimistic as a 49er fan who has seen his team run the gauntlet, injured, and still able to continue on. I'm going to show optimism to everyone, all of my NFL fans, including my Commander fans.
Well,
I believe he'll be okay. As we continue on, did you hear? Oh, I guess I should get into my Niners news. If you watch the Niners, we beat the Eagles, but at a cost. We put it on our TikTok page. If you're actually if you're following our TikTok page. And also, please, I'm going to be doing this throughout our videos. Follow our TikTok page. CJ's putting a lot of work over there. It's a lot of good information. We report on the news updates daily as we can. So please follow. But like I was saying, George Kittle tore his Achilles. He had surgery, was successful. He's going to miss pretty much the rest of this season, obvious. Yes, and
that man back on the field.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be he's probably gonna be done for, if not the majority of next season, pretty much next season. So it's a somber moment. We got the victory, but we'll now have to go into this next battle with Seattle. without George Kittle. So that's going to stink. But DMV 49er fans and 49er fans everywhere, my faith is restored, and I believe we're going to go back into it. We're going to go up in Seattle. We're going to go into loud pandemonium. They're going to try to all their loud little noises, and we're not going to be able to hear anything. We're going to be able to communicate out there. All that noise ain't going to do nothing. We're still going to communicate. We're going to win.
Tell them again.
27-13, 49ers.
Let's go.
We win. Saturday night, if you guys are going to be watching the game, please do not contact me on my IG. I will be not answering anybody's
Blow them up, y'all. Blow them up.
IG's information until I feel like it. So I'm just going to put that information out there so everyone knows. Also, man, it's got some somber news. A cornerback, a former NFL player, Sam Beal, went missing. His relatives and his girlfriend were looking for him. He was seen, I guess she had the GPS location on her either car or phone, and he was spotted in 2 different areas. And I guess they tried to locate him in one of the areas, couldn't find him, tried to locate him in the other area where his GPS was pinging at, couldn't find him there. So he's been missing for about 7 months now. So if anybody's out there that hears this, knows if Sam Beal or seen Sam Beal, please tune into the YouTube page. We'll try to put a picture of him up, or you can just Google him.
Sad.
Yes, that is definitely sad. They're thinking some, yeah.
Where was the story? Where was the breaking news of him being missing 7 months ago?
It's a good question. That's a good question. I guess we have to talk to the media out there. Media, looks like we're just finding out about this, but it's very sad. Also about media, did you hear about Miss Lynn Jones?
No, tell me about it.
Oh, so Miss Lynn Jones is a free press in the Jacksonville area. She does the free press. She works as a reporter at the Jacksonville Free Press. The Free Press is a African American media enterprise outlet. Yes, they've been covering that area in Jacksonville, Florida, since 1986.
So they seasoned.
They season. Miss Lynn has been covering media longer than that. She's actually been doing a couple of stints. I think she was in Michigan at the Detroit Free Press, and she did some work there as well. So she's a seasoned reporter, journalist. Okay. So there was a conference after the loss that Jacksonville took to the Buffalo Bills, in which Miss Lynn had the floor to ask a question, where all her fellow journalists, colleagues stay. And she took her time to not really ask a question, but just congratulate the team on their season and to tell them not to keep their heads down, to keep their head up, and that to remember that they're winners and that they should take something from this season.
So she gave him a pep talk.
She gave him a pep talk, and there's been a debate whether that was appropriate or not. Adam Scheffler from ESPN thought it was a nice moment between a media member and a coach. Another guy from the media thought that fake journalism would only do that. Exactly, it has to be so over the top. So now that I told you that, what do you think about it? How do you think she couldn't handle it? Was she wrong? What are your opinion?
Was she rude?
No.
Did she cut someone off in mid-sentence?
No.
Did she wait her turn to speak?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
We're not supposed to be, well, I guess what we're talking about is, do we want our media members getting too buddy, friendly with who they're reporting? Or do you want your reporter to become in the story?
I want my reporter to be, first of all, authentic.
Right.
And then I want journalism to still rest on the premise of the First Amendment.
Okay.
Okay. And are there rules of engagement to press conferences? Like, are the journalists bound to asking questions and questions only? When did it become a problem to impart encouragement or have a congratulatory spirit to for a team.
Yeah.
I mean, a press conference with the sports team in which you're assigned to cover and you're following the rules of journalism. I can't help but to think that the people who are criticizing this lady, you're nothing but a hater. There was nothing inappropriate that she said. There was nothing derogatory. So are you upset that you didn't take advantage of a positive moment? Because that's all I'm gathering from this. Am I missing something else?
No, I don't think so. I just think that, first of all, to give Ms. Lynn her credit, she works at a more of a community outlet, which is for the city of Jacksonville, which I can understand that she wanted to be a little bit more biased toward the team because she is directly working in the community of Jacksonville. So I didn't take it as a big whooped. It wasn't no problem with me. I just think that you have to watch it. Obviously, your you fraternize with the story.
I don't like that word, fraternize. Would it have been different if she had cussed him out? If she had gotten up there and just berated the team,
Right.
disrespected the man, would the narrative be different?
So I'm glad you asked that. So let's take New York, because they're Philadelphia. That's a great.
Okay.
So Philadelphia media can be very harsh. AJ Brown will let you know. Why did I say that?
I don't feel bad for him, but go ahead.
So if you don't know, after the loss, when the players are supposed to make themselves available, AJ Brown skipped that, left a jersey, and got up out of there.
He's
Didn't
not
want to
the
talk to the
only
media.
person who. He's not the first. He is not the first.
No, I'm not even saying he's wrong. What I'm saying is he knows because of his performance.
Yeah. Well,
Those questions and those journalists who have no cut cards
was ready to rip him a new one.
Were going to rip him. So why sit here and answer these questions from these morons where he literally gave his teammate a signed jersey out the side door, gone. So I get it in certain media markets because to give you guys credit, the Commanders media market isn't so. You guys have a good media market. Like your media doesn't just berate the team at any chance they get. But when you have like a New York, you have a Philadelphia, Chicago, those big media markets, they could get a little bit they can get a little harsh on their sports team. So I understand how.
But the team, y'all supposed to be built for it.
Right.
Knuckle up.
Yeah. Listen, I ain't mad at y'all. I get it. But it is funny. It was a funny little debate that lasted for a little longer than what it should to me. So let's all just move on past. It's bigger things in the world to get on, which is perfect way to segue into the talk section, which is, did you see the Drewski skit?
Did I?
So if you didn't see the Drewski skit, Drewski was acting like a minister that was a little bit was corrupted off money, and
it was a cute little parody.
Yeah, it was a parody off a mega church pastor doing a skit. A lot of people debated this skit online. Some people were offended. Some people thought it was hilarious. I'm on the side of hilariousness because I love comedy. I think there's too much people serious in this time these days. We need to laugh a little bit more. Mm-hmm. People ain't laughing like we used to, and that's the problem. So
a lot of people are sensitive.
Yeah.
People don't like to be called sensitive, but I feel like
sensitivity is definitely
become a little overly sensitive.
Yes,
but I liked the skit. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was a great
comedy. Imitates reality. It's always truth and a joke. And I think those who were offended was because, what they say, a hit dog gonna bark.
Hit dogs holler all the time.
Yeah.
And
hit dog holler.
Dog holler.
Hit dog gonna bark.
Hit dog gonna holler. That's what they say down in Georgia. Hit dog holler.
You hit the dog might not bark.
Yeah. And I think it was a good put together skit. And I just want to say,
Drewski's production It's top tier. Okay.
Have been some of the funniest skits, like from the Alabama skit when he's like this Alabama football fan. He did the white redneck. He went
that's
white
funny.
face, which is hilarious. He went white face.
But it's like that? I think Drewski smart because
he knows comedy.
In all the parodies, tell me where is the lie.
No, that's right. Comedy has a certain irony, and when you're good at it, you can tell the joke, get the laugh, and still get the irony across at the same time.
Make people say,
Yeah, and it's a hard thing to do. That's why a lot of comics ain't comics. It's hard. Comedy.
You know who I think was the master at flipping plight and making you laugh and think about it differently? Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac was pretty good.
Bernie Mac, that man was special.
Yeah, Bernie
was special the way he
Bernie was definitely good. Wow, I don't know if so many comics in our era when we were coming up. Bernie, Robin.
They're not.
I don't think it's hard because it's to be fair to these new comics. Mm-hmm. I feel like people are just a lot more sensitive these days.
And you got censorship.
And
you can't say Richard Pryor wouldn't survive in 2026.
I don't think Bernie Mac would survive.
No. I don't you think Dick Gregory? Paul Mooney? But that's the type of the only person who I think can be compared to Paul Mooney would be our boy.
Who?
That's that premenopause brain.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
All you gotta do is give me a little clue. A clue.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Oh, Rick James?
No, not Rick James.
Eddie?
No. Dave Chappelle.
How did we get to the skit?
Yes. So I'm trying to say, you know how Dave Chappelle teeters?
Yeah.
Well, he don't really teeter. He's kind of raw and uncut. But what I'm saying is, they would have to tailor their presentation of how they would just be blatant about politics to trying to finesse it a bit so that they could get picked up by a network. Because I think Richard Pryor would have a hard time nowadays getting picked up by Netflix.
They didn't want to pick him up back then.
Yeah. It was a cutthroat world out here.
Then, there was Richard and there was Bill.
Yeah.
Okay? Bill was safe.
Yeah.
Bill was safe.
Yeah.
Bill
That's what
was
lead me to the term code switching. See, he knew how to code switch.
But you know what? To give Bill credit, his comedy was always safe. It was just good. It was safe, but it was good. It was just safe.
So I have a comparison. So Bill was the comparison to the Will Smith of comedy back then.
Yes. Matter of fact, I'll give you one better. Bill was the first version of Sinbad.
Okay.
Bill was the first version of Sinbad. Like Bill could make you laugh.
That's the one who don't get enough credit. Sinbad does not get his flowers. He really doesn't.
People that. I've been I said we've got to figure out somewhere to put Sinbad on a comic.
You remember I remember his last special. He was at a college and he had them hammer pants on.
Yes.
And then I remember one segment he was talking about how when the spankings his mommy would give him and the whip belt came out the sky and that's a classic. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go do your research. And the Sinbad special at college back in the day, you're going to crack up. Yes.
Sinbad got college back in the day special. He has those Caribbean specials on HBO.
I've never seen that.
Man,
now I got to do my own research.
Sinbad got some things for you, and it's clean. Like, you can be clean. You just got to be funny, and that's the hard people.
Our show.
Yeah. You do it. You just got to, wiggle room.
There you go.
Now, I'm Eddie Murphy, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with Eddie. What's wrong with Eddie? Who said something was wrong with Eddie?
I don't think my mama would like me knowing that I was looking at Delirious and Raw.
Oh, and he had that fruit roll up suit on.
Yes.
You know he was sweating.
When Eddie Murphy played in the Golden Child, I thought that was one of the best movies of my young life. I never thought, and I don't want to say it like this because I don't want to make it so, we've got to be a race thing. No, I'm not making a race thing, but it was just something new for me to see, like, a funny guy that looked like me on the screen. Like, that was like,
I feel
wow.
bad
He was the lead.
It couldn't hold my attention.
Golden Child couldn't hold your attention. I want the knife, please. That's a reference. Y'all gonna have to catch that reference.
That ain't it. Look, y'all, it said shoo.
Man,
I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'm gonna have to. I gotta watch it.
My brother Numpsy. You don't know about my brother Numpsy?
Mm-mm.
You don't know about my brother Numpsy?
Mm-mm. No. You making me feel bad, Jason. Like listen, I'm just not well versed in that one. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Look, we human.
We sorry. Human. I'm sorry.
Everybody called. Everybody fought. We all right.
The Golden Child one kind of took me out. It was kind of took me out. It's wow, man. That's if you haven't saw on that one, the Golden Child, go watch the Golden Child.
Okay. Tell me what you took from it. Why should I watch it?
Man, funny.
Funny?
Just fun.
Is there some lessons in there? Because I do remember the cute little Asian baby, right?
I don't want to say there was lessons. You know, it was.
What was special about the child?
See now.
Okay.
It gets into like religion and all that other stuff. See, I don't want to make that part of the movie. It was just know the movie is funny.
Okay.
It's a funny movie.
All right.
Enjoy the movie.
Okay.
You ain't got to worry about everything. Enjoy the movie.
All right. I'm gonna watch the movie.
1980s, y'all. Y'all. Let me tell you something. Eddie Murphy in the 80s, y'all, dominant.
Okay.
Dominant.
He did dominate the 80s. I ain't even gonna lie. Then the man cut out an album and had a song. So, yeah.
That song was, you know who wrote that song?
Wasn't it Michael Jackson?
Nope.
Prince.
Rick James.
Rick James. Look, I'm running down. Michael Jackson, Rick James, George Clinton. I don't know.
I want to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Yeah. Written by Rick James, performed by Eddie Murphy.
Look, performed
and it was,
Diddy.
I think, yeah.
Party all the time.
And it was #1 for like a very long time, so that's crazy. Oh man, did you see about the kids in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
No, tell me about the kids in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
So, anybody watch wrestling? You out about wrestling? So wrestling.
I mean, back in the day, my auntie was a wrestling fan.
Right. So you know wrestling stage, right?
Yeah.
It's scripted, right? Go out here. And do
you better not had told her that though.
Right. But. And no one. You had told me that back in the day.
Yeah.
I had to learn the hard way. Grow up, find out Santa Claus don't exist. Like, this.
So what the Hershey babies do?
So there was a fight.
They was fighting.
They were fighting. We had a bunch of intramural, let's say, looks right about 8 to 10 years old, out on the ice.
Okay.
Fighting.
Oh, so they scrappy.
They scrapping for about 5 minutes.
That's a long time.
5 good minutes.
How many of them was it?
No adults, no refs.
Wait a minute. How many kids was out there scrapping?
Say about 10.
And they're on ice?
On ice and ice skates. With
5 minutes? What?
Yeah.
And any of these kids end up in the hospital?
No. Thank God.
5 minutes is a long time.
It is one of the reasons why I took.
Where was the parents?
#1. Continue.
Where were the officiants or the reps? Was this practice or was this a game?
Mount TJ is starting to go off.
For real, like who was in the audience? Who was watching this? Adults. You mean people was you mean to tell me people are sitting at a game, a hockey game of children from 8 to 10.
Yep.
A fight breaks out on the ice and the adults are spectators for 5 minutes.
5 good minutes, and an adult might have wanted them to do it because we're coming to find out it could have been staged.
Okay.
Adult behavior, ladies and gentlemen, 2026.
I can't.
Well, listen.
I can't.
I'm going to say this about it. I think everyone who's hearing about this story needs to first learn about hockey. You can't fight in intramurals hockey. You can't fight in high school hockey. You can't fight in college hockey. You can't fight in Olympic hockey.
So, what was the consequences?
Right now, nothing. But there will be consequences coming down the line. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now, nothing. But those two teams might not be playing for the rest of the season.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna get interesting.
I think some sanctions.
I don't know.
We need to have some sanctions or something come down because that's ridiculous.
We're gonna punish the kids, and I get it, but
are any of the coaches? Where the coaches are they being held accountable?
That's my thing.
Yeah, no.
Like the kids, you want to take them off the ice, and they suffer the most.
They need to forfeit the rest of the season. Like seriously, forfeit the rest of the season.
Or none of the games count.
And there
like,
needs
you can play,
to be,
but you just none of your games count.
There needs to be an investigation, like for real, launch behind the coaches. Like
someone could have got
somebody could have gotten killed.
Yeah.
A child could have lost their lives. Yeah. That's not cute. That's not funny. Dangerous. That's very serious and unsad.
What about the Marvel world do you know about? You know about Blade? Do you watch Blade? Wesley Snipes' Blade? Mm-hmm. You know they shelved the new Blade movie?
Why?
Script, Marshall Ali. I hope I said his name right. Mm-hmm. He didn't like any of the scripts they were coming down with. And they were like, Marvel was like, yeah, dude. Well, we're gonna go the other route. And so the new Blade movie has been scrapped. And to that. To finish off the show, just gonna tell you what I heard. What do you hear about that fall off?
You talk about our good man J. Cole.
You hear about that fall off.
So I am so excited because it's been a while since we've heard from our man J. Cole. And y'all, okay, because I'm just into stuff like this.
Cole World.
Drop date is February
6th.
There you go. 2026. So look at the date, y'all. It's actually 26/26.
Yep.
And I told Jason we should have a listening party.
I like it. If you guys think we should have a listening party, when you see this video, comment, back TJ up, let her know that you want to do this. Let's do this.
J. Cole, DMV, listening party.
DMV, Cole World listening party.
Look, so I got some venues in mind. I do have a venue in mind. However, if y'all want this good Turf and Talk energy,
and
you are a new DMV venue
that
needs some butts and seats,
then
hit us up.
All right.
You can come out, scope the place out, make sure it's conducive for our energy to be appropriately welcomed and everything. And we would love to pack out your place and have a J. Cole listening party.
It will be a blast. Have us, the Turf and Talk family. Have Wesley, the E producer, the best on the side. We would love to bring the family on down and break it on down to you guys about why we like J. Cole, the different albums J. Cole has actually
his whole body of work.
And just to know that this is the last. Do you think he's retiring? You know, I was thinking about this because someone said Marvel, and I know you don't really know about Marvel too much, so I'm not going to bore you with it. But at the end of a lot of the latest Marvel movies, they always say like such and such will return. I feel like J. Cole will return. Do you think this is it? You think he's done? I just feel like this is I think it's like the end of his movie for right now, but I feel like Marvel, it says J. Cole will return in such and such.
I honestly think J. Cole is a spirit and a soul that is constantly evolving.
Okay.
And if he chooses to walk away from this facet of himself, i.e. music, I think we'll see him somewhere else. I would love to see J. Cole as a producer in movies, sitcoms. I would like to see him stress stretch his creative talents and other avenues of entertainment.
Nice.
I think he would be a great writer in terms of creating positive shows that make impact, that represent who we are in a better way.
Nice.
So,
and one last thing, and I know this is for my mom. Mom, May the 8th in Baltimore, Maryland. The Baltimore Orioles, Mom, will be giving away bobbleheads. Would you like to guess what bobblehead of who they will be giving away on May the 8th? Westmore is not correct. That was a good try by my mom. The bobblehead that they will be giving away at the Baltimore Orioles, if you are down there this May 8th, will be Tupac Shakur bobblehead. So if you are going to be at the May 8th Baltimore Orioles game, you will receive a Tupac Shakur bobblehead, which I might have to go down there just to get in my collection. Also, one of the most wildest things you've ever heard. Juan Jennings has more touchdowns than Justin Herbert in the playoffs. Juan Jennings, 49ers wide receiver. Justin Herbert, quarterback for the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right.
You want to hear another one? All right. Juan Jennings threw a pass in the Eagles game for 29 yards, being his longest pass of the game. Do you know how long the quarterback of the Eagles' longest pass of the game was for that game?
Shorter than that.
20 yards. The Eagles quarterback was outthrown by a wide receiver.
Awesome.
And to finish it up, 41 million viewers watched the Philadelphia Eagles go against the San Francisco 49ers. We were all entertained.
And with that, they had 41 million people tune in, and we are on our road to 41 million followers. So with that being said, we thank y'all for tuning in with us. Until the next episode, same turf, new talk. And with that, we love y'all, and we out.
Peace.
Hey, yeah. You know what time it is. Turf and talk straight from the DMV, baby. Jason and Tara J, let's get it. We from the city where the traffic don't sleep. DC lights glow, Maryland deep. Virginia riding heavy, keep that talk on lock. From the field to the mic, yeah, we turf and talk. Sports in the streets, that's the vibe we live. Community strong, got the game to give. Jason got the playbook, always on the chart. And Tara J, she gon' spark that heart. DMV, we reppin' real, no fake. Turf and talk, yeah, we raise that stake. From the U Street nights to the Beltway scenes, we talking dreams, hustle, and home team means turf and talk. Right from the block, Jason and Tara J, we don't stop, turf and talk. Yeah, we move that crowd, DMV stand up, say it loud.